I just want to share with you 3 messages this morning. The first one is to tell you how happy I am to be in a room full of delegates and representatives from the countries of Africa, the Caribbean, and the Pacific. As previous speakers mentioned, the European Union enjoys a fantastic relationship with this group of ACP countries, and it's good to see you here in the Pacific. It is a very momentous occasion because we are in the process of renewing our partnership for the years to come in the so-called post-Cotonou negotiation. And it is particularly important for the Pacific because I recognize the decision made by ACP countries to host the signing ceremony of the post-Cotonou agreement in Samoa. I was in Samoa last week, and I can tell you, of course, people are fighting the measles outbreak, but they're also looking forward to hosting the ACP countries for the signing ceremony. Let me also tell you that it's a very opportune theme for you to meet here to discuss private sector development and share information, knowledge, and network on that matter, because actually people sometimes lose sight of the fact that the European Union is first an economic project. It was created as a common market. It was created to deliver prosperity, growth, jobs, incomes in Europe. And people tend to lose sight of the fact that it is the original project of the European Union. I'm happy to see that the new leadership of the European Union, which just started and took office on the 1st of December, actually is trying hard to remind everyone that the European project is an economic project. Among the top 3 priorities, we have an economy that works for the people, and that's really what we're trying to do here. With the ACP countries, of course, the European Union is a development cooperation partner. We provide development assistance. But the most recent trend is also not to rely only on development assistance, but to recognize that private sector development is and should be the driving engine for growth, jobs, and income. So I'm very happy that the European Union is engaged with a group of ACP countries in private sector development, allocating 600 million euros to that effort. Let me speak a little bit of the Pacific. In the Pacific, to support the private sector and to support economy and business and trade, we have 3 different tools. The first one is the Economic Partnership Agreements, which gives free access, duty-free, quota-free, to countries of the Pacific, to the single largest market in the world. Because you might have heard that China and the US are fighting a trade war, but actually what they're fighting for is second place, because the single largest economy in the world is the European economy. In so doing, with the economic partnership agreements, I think we're picking up momentum. We have such agreements now with Papua New Guinea, with Fiji, Samoa, Solomon Island, and Tonga decided to join as well. And hopefully through the discussions today and for the next 3 days, you will see the interest of having this duty-free, quota-free access to the single largest market in the world. The second instrument we have to accompany the implementation of the Economic Partnership Agreement is PRIZE. I hate these acronyms. I always fight to remember what they mean. PRIZE is the Pacific Regional Integration Support Program. We have 37 million euros in this program. It's a regional program for the 15 countries of the Pacific region. With PRIZE, we try to deliver on 6 different objectives on trade facilitation, on aid for trade, on rules, sanitary and phytosanitary rules, on business climate, on business environment, on business services, on strengthening of value chains, in particular in sustainable agricultural development. And we do it in partnership with the regional organizations and international organizations competent for trade, business, and economy. So we do it with, of course, the Pacific Island Forum Secretariat. We do it also with the Pacific Community. We do it with the Asian Development Bank, and we will do it with UNCTAD, the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. They also partner with the private sector, well, the Pacific Island Private Sector Organization, and I know that there are representatives from PIPSO in the room. They also partner with SPTO, the South Pacific Tourism Organization. They partner with the Oceania Custom Organization. and they will also partner with the MSG, the Melanesian Spirit Group. And I think Ambassador Milan Rodi is also in the room somewhere, so I give him a friendly salute. The last instrument we have is the instrument on investment facility for the Pacific, because we recognize that private sector development requires investment. So we have set aside 77 million euros to assist and invest in the Pacific. So my message to you is very simple. Be strong as a group of ACP countries. Be strong as a group of ACP countries from the Pacific.